Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 is finally getting released. You can pre-order now on Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch.
Damn. Damn. Poppy got her junk popped. Poppy. My phone.
Did you know your hair keeps growing even after you die?
No, that's on the nose.
Additional outfits and accessories sold separately.
Yeah, that was brutal. Damn. Holy, bro. Wow, and that's what the prototype looks like. That's not what I expect. I expected it to look more robotic. So kind of looking like a has-been hotel like character. You know what I'm saying? All right, what do we got?
Critters are another set of 8 characters, all with their own negative personalities, basically being the smiling critters, but instead of having good traits, they have bad ones. There's Baba Chops, the sheep/lamb, an emo, distant, and quiet loner. Icky Licky, the poisonous frog, a sore loser and poor sports. Raby Baby, the bat, a gossip girl who talked behind people's backs. Alistair Gator, the alligator, a lazy procrastinator. Simon Smoke, the dragon and ego-driven arrogant jerk. Poe, the raven, a goth lover for the dark and like to visit graveyards. Chewie the rat, an annoying overtalker that won't shut up, and Maggie Mako the shark, an overeater who only likes to eat unhealthy. And in-game, they appear mostly as more mini-
What is the story of Poppy Playtime Chapter 2? After freeing Poppy, she guides the player through Elliot Ludwig's office, revealing some of the dark secrets of the factory. But they run into Mommy Longlegs, who forces the player to go through 3 dangerous games in order to get the code to a factory train. With some help from Kissy Missy, challenging puzzles, and an intense chase, the player completes the 3 games and manages to escape Mommy Longlegs as she gets caught in a grinder. This also revealed a claw that pulled Mommy Longlegs away, which is the prototype also known as Experiment 1006. As the player boards the train, Poppy ends up derailing it, causing the
Poppy Playtime has one of the most complex stories out there, with hours of lore spanning across games, spin-offs, books, ARGs, and more. But today, I've put every single piece of the story we have gotten so far all together to create my complete Poppy Playtime timeline. Disclaimer, this timeline is my opinion of the Poppy Playtime story based on all the lore we've gotten so far, but I hope you guys enjoy this movie-length video. It starts in the year 1930 with a man named Elliot Ludwig. Elliot was your average everyday family man with a wife and a daughter living a happy life. But Elliot, an inventor at heart obsessed with creating things, had an...
¡No puedes escapar después de hacer trampa! ¡Ven aquí! ¡Ah! ¡No vas a salir! ¡No! ¡Ábreme! ¡Voy a encontrarte! Lo logré. ¡Abre! No. Te dije que no escaparías. ¡Regresa! ¡Rayos! No importa dónde corras. ¡La fábrica es mía! ¡Te voy a atrapar! Solo un poco más. ¡También es tu padre! ¡Ah! ¡Ah! ¡No! ¡No! ¡Es tu culpa!
Вы все какие-то скримеры-то вообще увидели или нет, чтоб страшно-то было, кроме этого дыма-то, ёбаного. Блять! Ебать! Нахуй так делать! Я подпрыгнул, сука! Ты чё, бля, фу, спокойно, нахуй, перебило дыхание, аккуратно, перебило дыхание, спокойно, все, чуть не задохнулся. Блять, я подпрыгнул! Я не ожидал этой хуйни! Ой, нет, ну он типа охранник, 100%, он просто выполняет... Он просто выполняет роль охранника, серьезно. И я перестарался. Тихо, опасно, сюда!
number 1188. What's his real name again? Okay. Hey, Theo. How you doing, bud? Normally I'd have Dr. Sawyer do this, but he's, out, let's say. He got me until they find his replacement. First off, congrats. This is officially your 4th year in your new body, and you've made some real progress, pal. I was told that when you and the other smiling critters, you know, Dog Day, Picky Piggy, yada yada yada, were added into play care, that you weren't really getting along too well with
It's a one-way ticket, son. Bum, 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 bum. That fun has just begun. Bum, 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 bum.
Before we go further, do you have any questions?
Well, I have too many questions. I don't even know where to start.
Don't worry. We'll have plenty of time to discuss all the details. I remind you that everything that happens here must remain a secret.
I've already gathered that. I'd like to learn more about your invention. The poppy gel or whatever you call it.
Then, the next Playtime co-employee who became an experiment was Dr. Harley Sawyer. Now, Sawyer's story is very different from Thomas Clark's because Thomas chose to become an experiment, but Sawyer didn't. As we know, Harley Sawyer was one of the main creators behind the Bigger Bodies initiative itself. He helped create many of the horrifying experiments we see throughout the game, but eventually, Playtime Co. betrayed him. After the theater incident, the higher-level executives turned against Sawyer and trapped him using his own technology. They captured him, strapped him to an operating table, and transformed him into an experiment himself, which honestly makes his story incredibly ironic because the man who spent years turning other people into monsters eventually became one himself, and with that, Sawyer became another Playtime co-employee transformed into an experiment. But then we arrive at one of the darkest stories in the entire series, Preston Willard, because Preston was actually the first
You're gonna be okay. Girl, you look ugly. Oh, he messed her up bad, bro. No, I'm sorry. I'm not that mean. I'm usually not that mean, but I don't like her. I don't like her, guys. I don't like her. We'll find a way.
En 1950, le monde entier va découvrir le nouveau jouet de Playtime Co.
Poppy Playtime! Poppy's as lovable as a real girl, and she talks like one too.
Hi, my name is Poppy. I love you.
Cette poupée est la première poupée capable de parler, ressentir et de répondre à tout ce que tu lui dis. Les médias sont en folie, le monde est ravi, tout le monde est fasciné par cette nouvelle poupée révolutionnaire. Mais personne sait réellement ce que c'est. Et personne ne réalise à quel point c'est une prouesse technologique. Ludwig est alors recomblé. Il a retrouvé sa fille et pour ne pas le la perdre, il va l'enfermer derrière.
It's been 2 years since Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 released and took the internet by storm. It was everywhere. And so understandably, Chapter 2 was immediately put into production. 7 months later, there it was. Again, it was a huge success, so naturally Chapter 3's development was underway. And so we waited, and waited, and waited. 18 months have gone by, and still we're waiting. That doesn't mean Mob Games has left us completely empty-handed. They've been giving us little tidbits of lore in all kinds of strange places. Mob Games has gone a bit insane with the lore drops for this one. It's not quite FNAF levels of let's release 20 plus books with a single line of lore hidden in each one, but still, it's a lot to have to keep track of. Outside of the 2 main chapter releases, we've had a spin-off title with 3 phases.
Well, this is a rather interesting turn.
was destroyed.
Long thought lost or destroyed, the famous car turned up at private auction.
They said it was... That's my car!
Topping out
Shall we see what you look like?
Is Poppy Playtime based off a real-life story? In the game, you explore an abandoned toy factory where scientists turned orphans into monsters. But is this based on something that actually happened? Before I explain, like and subscribe and comment prototype, or you might get experimented on. You see, many fans believe Poppy Playtime was inspired by real experiments from the 1940s. Scientists created a fake science club at a school in Massachusetts just to lure in orphans. They fed them radioactive oatmeal without telling them what it really was. This went on for years until 1993, when the government finally released documents exposing everything.
Probably because he knew I'd kill them all.
Believe it or not, Boxy Boo is actually the most important toy in Poppy Playtime history. Hear me out. Experiment 1160, or Boxy Boo, is the most iconic toy at Playtime Co. Not because of their popularity as a toy, but because it was the first ever successful Bigger Bodies Initiative experiment. While not much is known about the human behind the box, the Doctor would visit its cell and revel in the violent roars of his creation, because he knew Boxy Boo had one evil reason for existing, and he was eager to test it out on Rowan Stoll.
I'm scared.
You see, Boxy Boo was disguised as a present that Playtime Co. would award its special employees. In this case, Rowan Stoll found